Trent Alexander-Arnold, a player that made a meaning to a number 66. One of the greatest players to ever come through the Liverpool Academy. This player offered us something different. He wasn't just a right back. He wasn't just a defender. He was a playmaker. He revolutionized the right back role. Came through the academy as a local kid, a Scouser, living every Liverpool fan dream, from Melwood to Anfield, from boy to Champions League winner. And when he broke into that first team, you could tell straight away he wasn't normal. The passion, the passing, the vision, the confidence. He would ping and cross-field ball like he'd been doing it for 15 years. He was meant to be here. Outside of the boot passes, assist from right back, taking responsibility when others would hide. Let's talk about the moment.
Corner taken quickly, Origi!
One of the greatest footballing moments ever, and Trent Alexander-Arnold was the mastermind behind it. Awareness, intelligence, cold-blooded brilliancy. This guy redefined the position. Fullback wasn't meant to do this. Fullback aren't meant to do this. They weren't meant to run games. They weren't meant to dictate tempo. But Trent said,
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Record broken, assist stacked, trophy lifted, Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Calbert Cup, World Club Cup, and he did it our way for his boyhood club. People can talk, people can debate, but Liverpool fans know Trent Alexander-Arnold gave us memories. He gave us belief. He gave us magic from the right side of the pitch. This wasn't a breakthrough. This was history written by a kid from West Derby who grew up loving the badge, also ended up becoming a Liverpool legend. And yes, I'm glazing him because he deserves it. But
right decision. The Liverpool team he was playing, it wasn't competitive,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say. And I think it was a huge jump from that Liverpool team to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So from a football perspective, that was a no-brainer. I think 9 out of 10 people would probably jump into that. And I think in time, Liverpool fans really understood that one. I think Trent's very different because he was playing in arguably one of the best Liverpool teams ever. One of the favourites to compete for the Champions League, the winning leagues.
Yeah.
Trent had in the palm of his hands what I craved for all of my career for, and still look back now and wish I achieved what he had in the palm of his hands. So
there you go. And that's exactly why we Liverpool fans are very confused by Trent's action. Steven Gerrard, this is what he dreamt of. He dreamt of what Trent had. Quality players around him, consistency as a team, winning trophy, quality manager, a future, a promised future where the team is built to destroy and be at the top of the chain for years to come. He had the dream that most legends who have stepped in the football club before him would have wanted. He was ungrateful. Me personally, Trent was ungrateful. But we can also say as well, look on the other hand, he's also won everything. Everything that he has won in club football. So would you say he made the decision to go try something new? That's what he stated in the announcement. So, like I said, were we harsh in the way we treated him? Were our actions justified? Because at the end of the day, he delivered everything. He delivered his best performance, he delivered a trophy, he delivered us everything. So, and that's why many Liverpool fans ask the question, after having such a bright future for the club, especially winning the league for the second time, with loving fans enduring you and honouring you like no other, also potentially becoming the captain for the club, why would you throw something that so many players before you, such as Steven Gerrard and Steve McManaman, had dreamt of, for somewhere not as special and meaningful? Yes, Real Madrid is the biggest club in the world, but it's also a club of high demand and responsibility. Not many great players can handle the pressure there. Hazard, Bale even. He was successful, but it was a toxic relationship. This was a big and brave step for number 66. I feel like in course of his actions last season, we were left in the dark. We were left in the dark in the terms of we had 3 quality elite players on the end of their contract. We had Salah, we had Van Dijk, and we had Trent. Over the course of the year, even though we were competing for the title at the time, so that wasn't really main priority, we had questions. Where Salah gonna sign? Where Van Dijk's gonna sign? Where Trent gonna sign? We didn't know. We was left in the dark. But the difference is that Salah and Van Dijk had publicly stated that they wanted to stay. But Trent, you left us in the dark. The communication wasn't there. The clarification wasn't there. For example, in the 2024-2025 season, Liverpool went on to have a tremendous season, winning surprisingly their second league title in 6 years, with a winningly proven manager and an inexperienced manager giving the fans such a bright start to a new era after Klopp's departure. During this period, the question remained for Trent. At the time, there was speculation that many fans didn't want to be true. Constant contract rejection, no breakdown, and lack of communication from Trent. The Scousers were very worried. We were very worried. This was very different compared to the other 2 contract negotiations at the time, where even they publicly stated they wanted to stay. However, this wasn't the case for Trent. The game against Leicester gave us false hope. Returned back from an unfortunate ankle injury he suffered against PSG, scored the winner, allowing Liverpool to gain 1 more win away from being crowned as 2-time Premier League champion in 6 years. But let's talk about the celebration. It was meaningful, passionate. We had many questions. People thought at the time he was staying because of that celebration. Him walking away from his shirt held on the corner flag felt like a symbol of an announcement to come. But like I said, he gave us false hope. A day after Liverpool crowned champions, Trent finally announced his decision on leaving Liverpool after 20 years. He made the decision as coming out of his comfort zone, experiencing something new. And I can tell you one thing, we did not take this lightly. And like I said, were we harsh in the way we treated Alexander-Arnold? This was the same kid that made his breakthrough with us, with the club, where he stated his dream was to become the captain of Liverpool. He even admitted that he didn't see himself anywhere but Liverpool. And it's crazy. What changed your mind? Was it, I don't know, is it maturity? Was it Bellingham in your ears? I don't know. We were left in the dark because it's like you lied to us. You lied to us. You said you were going to be captain. And it's true. You don't owe us anything. But I just felt like you could have been truthful with us from the beginning. And you weren't. You kept us in the dark. That's why we are very harsh. No, I wouldn't even say harsh. I think that's why we're very reasonable with the way we treated Alexander-Arnold. Because you told us over these years that you felt like you were going to end your career with us, become the captain, and lead us into a generation where we would be on top of the food chain for years to come. But no, Real Madrid came calling by, and you didn't hesitate to say yes. And it's crazy, even learning the language in less than 5 months. It's crazy. Now, people come on into us, they're saying that we were very harshful, we were very aggressive, it was unjustified. But you don't understand where our own academy graduate, who we saw break through the academy, had been amazing, creating memorable moments years after years, who had delivered our trophies, who had told us they want to stay to the end. We vision that future. We see the future with him in it. Just for him to say, no, that future does no longer exist. And now it's crazy. Because now, with his start with Real Madrid, like I mentioned, it's not gone to plan. multiple injuries. Even the new manager, after Xabi Alonso got sacked, has stated that he does not see a plan with Trent Alexander-Arnold in his squad. And it's crazy. We Liverpool fans, we stuck by you when people said you couldn't defend, when people said you was a liability for the England squad. We stuck by you. And this is what we meant. You have now risked your legacy to go to a club where fans can easily turn on you and manager would not trust you as much as previous managers had done. It's crazy. And like I said, Trent Alexander-Arnold, you made your decision. You don't owe us anything. We're thankful for everything you've done for us. But all we asked for was communication. All we asked for clear answers. But you left us in the dark. And now because of that, one announcement turned you from a Scouser to an unforgivable villain.